2-1. You'd rather lie too? You never want to be lied to.
I'm serious. No, like I'm not.
Hey, you guys quit running around.
But it's just
It's working. I'm using my computer to confirm the link, so it'll work. I just. Third hour, I think. Yep. I think when we leave here, I think you get dismissed your advisor. I'm about to find a seat for you guys.
I memorized it.
test, 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 test. Why is my
right, we're going to go and get started. Mr. Roach, we're good to go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our 21-22 award celebration. 8th grade, how does it feel to be at this stage of your life at this point? What do y'all think? Ready to relax? Are you excited about it? Yeah, well done. You've made it to the end of the year. Let's congratulate ourselves. This is an exciting time of the year. This is an opportunity for us to be able to stop, reflect, look back on, and see all the things that we've done and recognize some of those students who have made excellence in many different ways in many different classes. A lot of you did a lot of hard work this year. So please understand that your teachers recognize and acknowledge all the work that each of you have done. But with the students who were selected today, they just put in something a little bit more, a little bit different, and they're being recognized for that. But all of you all demonstrated excellent academic excellence all year long. So I want to say I'm proud of you all for that. This is an exciting opportunity for you all to be able to get a chance to honor and recognize your friends and some students that have done some really remarkable things throughout the school year in different classes. And so we will begin this program by recognizing our attendance, students who have come every day. And so Mr. Yoakum will be doing our Perfect Attendance Awards. There you are. So, Mr. Yoakum, the floor is yours.
Good morning. I'm going to recognize some students who have been here every single day throughout the entire school year. If you would, please hold your applause to the very end and we'll recognize all of them together. When I call your name, please come to the stage. Landon Arden Jr. Alexis Collins. Alicia Felton. Bennett Nostvik. Sebastian Romero. Francisco Suarez. What a great achievement for perfect attendance. And we have one student that's absent on Perfect Attendance Award Day. Thank you, guys.
You know, it takes a lot of dedication, sometimes a little bit of luck, to be able to be here every single day. And we count school business as being present when you're out of the building, but doing something for a club or organization that requires you to be out of the building. So congrats to those who've been able to be here every single day. That's not an easy task to accomplish. Our next one will be the honor roll. The first group that will be recognized are those students who are on the honor roll for A's and B's. Ms. Foshi will be recognizing those students at this time.
Okay, we have a brief technical difficulty here. So this is a great time for you to turn and talk to your neighbor about what was the one best thing that happened this year. Thank you. I'd like for you to stop and think for just a moment about one thing that a teacher or a parent or a guardian did to help you this year. Stop and think for just a minute. What is one thing that a teacher, parent, or guardian did to help you this year? Everybody got something in mind? All right, I'm going to give you 1 minute of talk time. Go. Okay, 15 seconds. 5 seconds. And close those conversations. That was extraordinary. Thank you for that. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to call out the AD Honor Roll. When you hear your name, please come to the stage, and Dr. Hayward will present your certificate. Carly Alvarez. Melissa Batris. Do hold your applause until the end. Same rules apply. Hannah Berthold. Natalie Burns. Max Carter. Story Castagna. Liza Clarenson. Chris Cruz. Megan DeMoss. David Dewey. Michaela Dugan. Mason Edwards. Elisha Felton. Caitlin Fleming. Allison Freeman. Maria Guadalupe Gallardo. Wilmer Garcia. Sydney Cruz. Samantha Blair. Addison Lee Harris. Jonathan Hyde. Harold Kuykendall. Tyson Lamb. Fabian Lara. Preston Lee. Jet Leggett. Morgan Lloyd, Laura Lobaton, Chloe McEwen, Elijah Mann, Lane Mason, Madeline Milberger, Benjamin Melcher, Karen Melgar, Kenley Moore, Ian Mungchen. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Bennett Nostovich, Natalie Farr, Aniston Solik, Corbett Stevenson, Emily Stokes, Martin Tarrant, Corbin Timbo, Kayla Tutu, Prue Webb, Landon Yang, let's give a big round of applause for thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You return to your seats.
Well done. All right. We'll let everybody get back to their chairs, and we'll do that quietly. Wow, a lot of students this year showing a lot of academic excellence in that way. Awesome. This year, this next award, we're going to recognize the A honor roll. They've been able to maintain an A for the year. And so that's a really difficult task, but these students stepped up to that challenge and did a great job with it. So our first student that we're going to recognize, and when you get your name called, please come to the stage, McKenna Baum. And again, just please hold your applause to the end. Flora Burkert. Boone Eldridge. Vanessa Frias. Augustin Gramajo. Rayleigh Harlan. Emily Haramiyu Guevara. Maya Harquin. Kinsey Johnson. Jackson Lashley. Paige Lesso. Peyton Lesso. David Luker. Micaiah Matcham. Aaron Moore. Skylar Omo. Hannah Palmer. Nora Perkins. Riley Stanaland. Haley Thomas. Celeste Turner. Let's give these students a round of applause. You all may return to your seats. Thank you. That's a fantastic accomplishment. We will make sure that those who are unable to be here today will get their certificates. So the next thing we'll be able to do now, or getting ready to go into, is the Outstanding Student Awards for our courses. We have a lot of courses to recognize. We offer a lot of courses here, which I think is one of the great attributes of this school, is allow you as students to be able to explore new things, try new curriculum, and begin to get an idea of what you want to do when you grow up. And so we have a lot of opportunities here for you all to explore different career pathways. So we're going to begin by recognizing students in the Geography, Arkansas History, and U.S. History categories. So for the 8th grade, it'll be specifically U.S. History. And then we'll follow that up with the choir, boys and girls, and general music. So that those representatives for those departments could come up to the podium. Wonderful. All right. Mr. Urban, you are going to have the floor. You got the seniority here, sir.
Well, this will be the last time I get to tell you guys, welcome to life. So, for me, it was really difficult. There's so many of you guys that could really be in the top 2 students. I mean, I had a list of 30 or 40, literally. You guys have been a great group of kids. I've had a great year. I hope you guys have too. But for my class, Celeste Turner and AJ Moore, if you guys would come on down. Great job.
All right, for my social studies class, I have 2, Lukeman Hassan Chowdhury and Vanessa Esperanza Friz. Come on down, please.
thank you guys for making my first year here awesome. I appreciate all of you, you're amazing. And I kind of had these two students in my mind since the beginning of the year. They've just shown amazing growth and amazing progress in everything they do. My two are Aniston Solik and Chance Cunningham.
For my social studies class, Santos Garcia Gonzalez and Devin Kendi.
All right, good morning. So the students I've chosen for this semester and for the whole year did both right academically and behavior-wise in my classroom, and I'm very pleased to be able to give these awards to these students. So Dharma Dixon and then Hector Castro.
Okay, my two are James Austin Quick and Eric Alexander Castro.
And in my category for social studies, these two students were they always came with a refreshing sense of excitement and were so inquisitive, and it helped the entire class out. We have Benjamin Lyndon Melcher and Liza Jane Clarenson.
All right, thank you guys. You may return to your seats. All right, choir, you are our next presentation.
Hello everyone, if you don't know me, I am Mr. Wells. I am one of the choir directors here at the middle school, and I will be presenting our awards for general music, as well as our tenor bass choir, which is mainly guys in there, our 8th grade treble choir, and our select choir, Bella Sono. But before I get to some of those awards, I would like to recognize a few of our students that went above and beyond and stepped out of their comfort zone this year and auditioned for all-region choir. So essentially they are given music that it's not picked by me or anyone else, it's picked by someone that is around the state or out of the state, and they have to learn all this music, go into a room in front of a tarp, and they have to sing about a minute's worth of the music. After they sing, they're getting scored, and if they happen to earn a high enough score, then they are placed as one of the best singers in our region. That's with schools against Bentonville and Rogers, in Harrison, Mountain Home, in that whole area. And we had quite a few students that earned this honor and distinction this year. If you could, whenever I say your name, stand at your chair to be recognized. That would be Aniston Solik, 5th chair. Hannah Berkhold, 11th chair. Isabel Harveston, 12th. Avery Harrison, 13th chair. Natalie Burns, 31st. Gabe Sharp, 11th. Jackson Anderson, 4th. Gray Thompson, 9th. Braden Bold, 12th. Martin Tarrant, 28th. Mason Edwards, 3rd. Garrett Wheeler, 47th. Cole Pittman, 49th. And Francisco Suarez, 50th. If you could join me in giving these students a round of applause. Thank you, maybe seated. Along with that, that is our main competition that we have in the fall. In the spring, we have, in the fall, it's more of an individual competition. In the spring, we have our group contests where we're actually rated in our own divisions. So there's a ranking from 1 to 5 that a choir is able to receive from going to our assessment. The 3 choirs that we were able to take, 2 of which have 8th graders in them, that would be the tenor bass choir and Bellosono, both received superior ratings, which is the highest score that you can get from all of the judges and the schools in the area. So if you're a member of one of those choirs, could you please stand to be recognized? Thank you, you may be seated. Moving on to our Academic Excellence Awards. This first award is for Academic Excellence in General Music, where it is a brief study of all things about music. This award is going to go to Corbett Stevenson. Our next few awards will be from our individual choirs. There's more to choir than just singing. We also want people that are going to be attentive, that are going to be leaders, because all together we are a team and we all have to support each other. So our 2 outstanding students in 8th grade treble choir are Rebecca Hargett and Odette Teal. For our tenor bass choir, that would be Jacob Davis, Gray Thompson, and Mason Edwards. And our final class, which is a combined 7th and 8th grade class, this is for Bellosono, and we have 8th grader Micaiah Matchell. Thank you guys, and thank you for your hard work throughout the year.
Wonderful. All right, our next group that will be coming up will be Miss Russell with her classes. And then followed after that will be health and PE. If those coaches and teachers could be standing by.
All right, so I teach 2 different classes. The first awards I'm going to give are for FCSI, which stands for Family Consumer Science Investigation. I have Mr. Lorenzo Flores and Caitlin Cottrell. All right, the other class I teach is called Leadership and Service Learning, where we learn how to be good people. And my good people I picked for these are Andrea Peterson and Kristen Rivera. And I do have one more person to recognize, if you do not know this. I also am the advisor of a club called FCCLA. You have to take one of my classes to be in it. But we have one person in this room who's going to a national competition. She had to go through lots and lots of steps to get to it, but it is a big deal. So Miss Avery Harrison, please. One more hand for them, please.
Health and safety. Woo! Yeah, baby, get excited. Get excited. We're excited. All right. On behalf of Coach Pippin, who is wrangling Sebbies right now, I'm going to announce his award winners. Would Ashley Furman and Max Carter come to the stage? Take your time. It is health, it's not PE, so that's good. All right, for my class, it goes without saying, and I've told some groups this, but I wanted to make sure all of them knew that this has been probably the best year I've had as a teacher here, and it's because of you guys. So I appreciate all of your hard work and effort. We've had lots of great conversations, some awkward ones, but some good ones, and hopefully a lot of fun. And these 4 individuals that I have, the Oscar goes to, they not only were high achievers in the class, but were also great participators and discussion leaders and did an awesome job for me, and I'm going to miss them. So, without further ado, your winners are Celeste Turner, Corbett Stephenson, Carly Alvarez, and Lane Mason. Come on down. All right, there's your health winners. What's the magic word? Abstinence. Abstinence. All right, thank you guys.
All right, I'm not going to touch that. Okay, I'm here to give out 8th grade physical education for not only myself, Coach Lab, and Coach Tal. Coach Tal's wrangling the Sebbies as well. Coach Lab couldn't be here today, and so we got some of these. As you guys know, 8th graders who come into physical education, we talk to you about we don't do sports in physical education. We want you to earn life skills that's going to help you for the remainder of your life. So every activity we do in physical education, our program's designed on improving your health for the rest of your life. We want you to live long, healthy lifestyles. So some of these awards, it's going to kind of surprise you, but just so you guys know, we look at the overall student, the improvement, how much they contributed to the class, their participation, and their willingness to change their lifestyle for the good and just help us on the side. So I'm going to start with Coach Labitat's students, Mia Aherns and Axel Colbert. All right, Coach Tal, Caitlin Curtis, and Harold Kirkendall. And for my class, Santos Gonzalez and Hannah Berthold. All right, on behalf of the Physical Education Department, all of you guys have been awesome. We really hope that you take what we've taught you both in health, safety, and physical education You guys use that throughout your life. We want you guys to live long, active, healthy lifestyles. And unfortunately for you guys, you will still see all of us coaches at the high school, so you haven't got rid of us yet. So thanks for an awesome year, guys.
Something into the agenda that's not quite there, but I wanted to take this time to let you all formally recognize and acknowledge our Siloam Springs Middle School Teacher of the Year, Coach Mike Smith. He was recognized at this last board meeting as part of the Teacher of the Year recognitions, and so, but I know you as a students have had a chance to see him and say congratulations, but I wanted you all as a whole to say thank you. All right, the next group up is going to be our Design and Modeling, Automation, Robotics, followed with Agriculture and FFA.
All right, that's Mr. Rhodes, that's a tough act to follow. I've been honored to teach Design and Modeling in Robotics over the last couple of years and had some excellent students. It's really was tough trying to figure out who these awards should go to. They are broken out by semester, so I'm giving an award to the fall semester and also to the spring semester. And first up is Riley Winfrey. And the next one from the spring semester is Elisha Felton. So in robotics, for fall semester, I've got Michaela Dugan. And this spring semester, as a student, just was terrific in building and coding things. Marvin Cedillos. I'll stand in for Marvin.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mr. Walker. I teach the Intro to the World of Ag Science and Intro to the World of Ag Industries. Every year, 8th grade, man, it's getting harder and harder. You guys do such a great job. Come in, you participate, and the door's knocking. Saved by the bell. Who said that there? Okay. First, I'd like to tell you I have two different awards today. One is for the Award of Excellence, and I've got three people. I'm going to go ahead and call them up. And then next, we also have a large group of students that did not make it to our FFA banquet this year. And I'll get these guys to kind of stay up here and help me hand out awards. But like I said, these people go above and beyond. They help in the classroom, grades, attendance, you know, and it's getting so hard to choose every year. But my first person for the Intro to the World of Ag Industries, Katie Odom. Come up here. Next, for the fall semester, was Madeline Ruse. And then for fall Ag Industries, Christian Barrett. All right, next, our discovery degree. If you've been in class, you hear me talk about it. We have levels of degrees. And in agriculture, it's kind of like a Boy Scout badge or something. You have to earn them, and you have to do so much to get them every year. For 8th graders, this year is the FFA Discovery Degree. And that's the very first step towards the American degree, where if you complete everything that you need to by the time you're a senior, you get to walk across the big stage at Indianapolis. First up, Scotty Oxford. Come on up and get your degree. Cash Morgan. Kinley Santalina. Carly Alvarez. Jeremiah Wallace. Bryn Butler. Celeste Turner. Aubrey Kirk. And Kinley Dreskel. These are your outstanding Siloam Springs FFA members, guys.
All right, as art and math begin to make their way down for the next recognition, 8th graders, you all have gotten to do something this year that, since I've been here, we've not been able to do. And you all got an opportunity to experience a luau this year, for those of you who got to go. How did y'all enjoy that luau? Yeah. So it's nice being able to get back into some of the traditions and routines that we've had before. That has been something that has helped create those wonderful memories that you have here. So at this time, we will begin recognizing our art students, and we've got Miss Gish coming up to do that with her students. Here you go, Miss Gish. The floor is yours.
Good morning, y'all. As some of you know, this has been a crazy year for me, trying to get used to everything. And that actually turns out to be good news for you guys. When y'all leave my room, what is the one thing I say to you almost every single day? Say it. Be good noodles, do good noodle things. You especially, you know who you are. And this year I had so many good noodles. It was just incredibly difficult to whittle it down to just 4 students. And so, as artists do, we problem solved, and I problem solved it. So, plenty of you, when you go back to your advisory class, I've been passing out awards to your advisory teachers all morning, all yesterday. So if your name doesn't get called up here, don't think it's because you're not valued. Because I see you. I see you working hard. I see you making amazing art. I see you being brave. And I appreciate you. Okay? Let's talk about who it was that really wowed me this year. All of you wowed me, but these people went just a little bit more above and beyond. And I would like to recognize them. From the fall semester, that is going to be Jaden O'Brien and Jose Zamaripa. And from this spring semester, we have Kenzie Johnson and David Dewey. Please go ahead and come on up here.
academic excellence go to a young man and young woman who displayed academic excellence throughout the entire school year, or at least throughout the entire time that they were here, because one of these was not here the entire year. So please join me in welcoming Laura Lobaton and Jacob Leonhardt to the stage, please.
For my classes this year in 8th grade, the top students are Augustin Gramajo and Aniston Sully. Please help me.
All right, for my two students, I have Santos Garcia Gonzalez and Devin Kendi.
For my class, it was Ashlyn Thiel.
For my two, I have Landon Rainey and Logan Himes.
For pre-AP Algebra 1 from Coach Hall's class, Flora Bokert and Sebastian Romero. And from my class, Celeste Turner and Jackson Lashley.
And from my class, Vanessa Frias and Bennett Nosvik.
And the math wizards of my class, if you have a lot of problems that you need to get done, you can always count on Lido Vasquez. And if you can math it, she can graph it. Madison Jones.
All right, while everybody is getting back to their chairs, we'll have language arts and science on coming on up. I love that statement. If you need it, if you can math it, you can graph it. I like that. That's a fun thing to say. That was good. All right, so I'm going to turn it over to our language arts department. I said, the floor is yours.
My two students are
Karen Melgar and David Diaz-Cruz.
Mine are Giovanni Castaneda and Jamie Swanee. And for pre-AP, Addison Harris and Skylar Oman.
All right, my two students are both students who have worked really hard in language this year. One moved to the country this year. Let's give a round of applause for our students who have moved to the country and are learning English. Let's go! It's a big deal to know two languages, guys. It's a big deal. So my two students who have worked really hard this year are Marilyn or Gabby Garcia and Axel Corrado Castro. For my two students is Erin Gall and Heather Reed.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Foster. I just have to say how much I have loved being back here, how much I love this 8th grade class. It was so great to get to know you. And now I will tell you who won the awards. Some of them were very close, very, very close. I don't want to say that I flipped a coin, but I may have. Anyway, for our language arts class, for excellence in behavior and in work done, Sufang Lor. Also, I have Andrea Peterson. For my pre-AP classes, and for excellence in the work they did, in leadership in class, and behavior in class, I have Riley Staniland and Lorenzo Flores.
The two excellent readers in my class who are both writing their own beautiful story this year are Kelsey Shane Butler and Talia Grace Smith.
Okay, for mine two, I have Faith and Nicole Essman for language arts and Joseph Allen Coleman for language arts.
so as these guys head back to their seats, we'll go ahead and get started on science. So first, we choose students that have good grades in science, but the other thing we're looking for is students that can work and collaborate together, students who can apply their critical thinking skills, and students who are leaders in their classes. And so I think we have some great students to choose for those today. In my class for 8th grade science, I have two award winners, David Luker and Landon Yang. We also have pre-AP science, which these students are taking for high school credit. So 2 students from my class for pre-AP, Corbett Stephenson and Peyton Lesso.
Hello everybody. I only have 2 to give out today. And these students not only worked incredibly hard for their own academic success, but they also went out of their way to assist the peers around them. So congratulations to Crystal Gaspar and Tyson Lamb.
Hi, I have 2 awards for my class as well, and that would be Micaiah Matchell and Eli Felton.
All right, while they are going back to their seats, if we can bring up the representatives for medical detectives, green architecture, and career development. I'm telling you, our students, you all, have done a great job with these classes, medical detectives and green architecture. I've been thoroughly impressed by the things I'm seeing with the things you're doing in those classes. It's really kind of cool. So, Mr. Jerry, Mr. Hubbard. He is working with the 7th grade at this time. We'll get him to come back in. So, Mr. Jerry, we'll go ahead and do the green architecture at this time, and then we'll follow it up by your other.
Okay, this was a really hard decision for me. I had a lot of really good students for green architecture, but my 2 green architecture awards go to Francisco Suarez and Rayleigh Hardland.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Gregory, and I have 4 awards for green architecture. And these students showed excellent behavior and amazing work ethic. So they go to Kelsey Marquez and Callie May, Christian Barrett, and Joshua Martinez, who's not here.
I also do career development, so again, another hard choice. I had a lot of really great students for career development. I really enjoyed those classes, but my 2 career development awards go to Spencer Rostoni and Andrea Peterson.
Omar, give my award.
Hello, Coach Hardcastle, and I had 4 amazing students this year, actually about 200. Like my colleagues before me said, this has been a great year. 8th grade, I tell you, you did an amazing job. I've been here 8 years, and it's probably top 2 classes, so I appreciate it for all your hard work. This year in the fall semester, this student, he always came to class and smile on his face. He just could never get this student down, and that is Crew Webb. The second one for the fall semester, same, this student, I mean, you could never, she always came in with a smile on her face, had some good conversation about basketball. She loves the quarterback, I forget his name, from the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, that's right. But in his honor, kindling war. Spring semester again, just another great group of students. The first award goes to a student that, had, again, amazing conversation with. Didn't always like to keep her Chromebook on the desk, but I tell you, it was an amazing, amazing asset to the class, and that is Samantha Blair. And then the last award goes to, for the spring semester, this student came, I mean, you can hear her come down the hallway. She's lights up the hallway, the classroom, but Liza Clarenson. Career development.
All right, we're going to now go back to our medical detective slide. Mr. Hubbard has come back from outside. He was helping with the 7th grade. Mr. Hubbard?
All right, so I have 4 awards to pass out, considering as medical detectives is a semester class. I'll start with the fall semester. All right, so the students that I felt one performed quite well and had showed great behavior and great character in the classroom this past semester was Paige Lesso and the Vesper May. While they're coming up here, I'll go ahead and do the spring semester. Now, the 2 students who exemplified the characteristics I was looking for in exemplary students in this past semester was Corbin Timbo and Michaela Wheeler.
Let's recognize those students. Congratulations, y'all are ready to sit down. All right, we are going to be now, as the students are returning, active literacy, developmental reading, and band will be the next ones to present their awards and recognitions. All right, Ms. Tillman?
For the spring, we have Haley Janice Streeter. Oh, okay. Manuel Manuno. And Simi Lee.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Bell. I teach developmental reading here. Our work can get pretty intense, and so if you were in my class this year, I want to tell you how proud I am of you. I gave my award based solely on growth this year. That's what we really focus on. So I looked at my data, and the person that made the most growth is Donnie Upton.
Okay. You guys want to have a seat? Thank you. There's my name.
Hello, I'm Ms. Hinesley. I'm the middle school band director here in Siloam Springs. In April, both of our middle school bands, honor band and concert band, received superior ratings in their concert assessment. And that means that they performed a concert for 3 judges and scored the absolute highest they possibly could. I'd say they're probably one of the best middle school band programs in the state. If you are a part of the concert band or the honor band, please stand and be recognized. At this time, I'd like to recognize the students that were selected to participate in the All-Region Band or selected as an alternate. These kids practiced countless hours for almost an entire year to audition for a chance to make the All-Region Band. They competed against many different kids from different schools and earned a spot. We had a huge number of students selected for this prestigious opportunity. So if you were selected as a member or as an alternate in the All-Region Band, please stand. Now I'd like to present our individual Outstanding Musician Awards. We gave out these awards at our spring concert. We gave the plaques, but I still want them to be recognized up on stage. So when I call your name, please come to the stage and be recognized. These students have demonstrated a high level of dedication to musicianship this school year and have really distinguished themselves amongst their peers. Our Outstanding Musician Award recipients are Celeste Turner, Sebastian Romero, Paige Lesso, David Luker, Skylar Omo, Marcos Martinez, Liam Hall, Eli Felton, and our Honor Band Directors Award, which is the highest achievement award for the band, went to Miles Mixdorf. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Congratulations. For those, these students that were recognized today with the band, they had a band concert in which most of the students at that time were acknowledged with their certificates and awards. So, this next batch of awards is going to come from the team leaders. In 8th grade, we have 3 teams. When I call your team name, I want you to acknowledge it. So who is on our red team? I'm sorry, is this thing on? Hello, who's from my red team? Who's on my green team? And finally, who is on the gold team? So these teams are designed to put students in certain groups to have them become part of the advisory process that we have and the program that we have. But remember at the beginning of the year, we talked about what it means to be a student at the middle school. I had 3 guidelines for you. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and take care of this place. And we went through what that meant. The other thing is that there were several attributes that I wanted you to develop while you're here. And we called that being Panther Strong. That STRONG acronym are those qualities and characteristics of those behaviors and things that we want to see you continue to develop and grow in. It's a lifelong process to grow in these areas. So one of the areas that we wanted you to grow in with the STRONG acronym, when you start with the S, self-advocacy, self-care. The T is for trustworthiness. The R is respect for yourself and for others. The O is optimism. Having that growth mindset, always looking for that silver lining, looking for that positive side of the circumstance. The N is noble, having honor and integrity in all times. And then finally, gratitude, being thankful in all situations. These are hard characteristics to grow up with and to develop and to embody. But each of the teams came up with a list of students they felt represented these characteristics. And so at this time, the team leaders will come forth and share who they have selected based on these characteristics and guidelines. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to our red team leader, Ms. Boyd.
All right, 4 members from the red team that we are acknowledging today is Jaden O'Brien, Avery Harrison, Bennett Nostvik, and David Dewey.
For the green team, Allison Freeman, Austin Vermijo, Natalie Maltez, and Wilmer Garcia.
Well, I'm a gold team leader. I was a little scared to come up here. Let's give a round of applause to Miss Ireland. She's our team leader for gold.
Okay. All right, so for the gold team, we really have some awesome kids. You know, it's my first year here at Siloam, and I've taught at Gentry for like 11 years. And I always thought it would be really different to come to a bigger school, maybe scarier, but you guys are amazing. Like, I'm so glad I'm here. The two of the females that have earned this award would be Nora Perkins, and she's not here today, but we can still. And then Hayden Bartman.
And I will also echo what Coach Edmondson said. You guys have been a great group. It's really difficult. A lot of amazing kids this year, and it's been an awesome year. And our boys are H.A. Moore and Fabian Lara.
Let's recognize our 8th grade outstanding students and they have their strong. Professional photographer, Miss Ireland. All right, you all may go back to your seats. Thank you. All right, the last award for our day, it goes from the Principal's Award. This is the award that is decided upon based on recommendations from teachers, and then the students who have been identified as those that could be eligible for the Principal's Award are then, they come and visit with me, we have a conversation, I ask 3 questions, and based off of that, there's an outcome who is selected as the top male and female student the Principal's Award goes to for the 8th grade. The characteristics of strong, we've already gone through. These students exhibit that, and they're exemplary in this on a day-to-day basis. The other thing that we ask about is the TIRES acronym that we have for our district. Trustworthiness, integrity, service, excellence, and safety. What are the things that they've done, not just here in the building, but outside in the community that represents well our school and our district. I'll tell you what, folks, this was a very difficult choice. I've had you all for 2 years, and I have seen tremendous growth, both academically as well as behavior from this group. I have seen wonderful examples of student leadership from all different types of situations from students throughout the building all year long. You guys have been extremely inclusive, you guys have been extremely friendly, and you guys have been extremely helpful to your peers and to anyone in the building that has asked for that. You guys are an amazing group, and I will be sad to see you all go. But I know what? I get the joy of hearing all the wonderful things that's happening at the high school with you all. So I'm looking forward to hearing those great things. So, the first of the 2 awards for the students who were selected, it's the Principal's Award. It's in recognition of the 8th grade Outstanding Academic Excellence and Exemplary Strong Characteristics for the 21-22 academic year. The male student, who's the recipient of this award this year, Augustin Gramajo. The second winner and recipient of this award, again, not a very easy decision at all, but I'm honored to be able to give this to Allison Freeman. Let's give our Principal's Award recipients another round of applause. The students, you all have done a remarkable job today. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your support of your fellow students when they came up and were recognized. There's a lot of great things that's happened this year, and a lot of great expectations that were raised based on what you're demonstrating to our teachers. So the students that are coming up to the 8th grade will have big shoes to fill because you all have set the bar academically and behaviorally very high. And I could not be more proud of a group than I am of you all. So thank you for everything you've done this year. I hope you all have a fantastic summer, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day. You are dismissed to go back to your advisors. We will dismiss you. So please go with your advisors at this time, and we will resume our normal bell schedule. Go back to your